Hello, friends. So I know it's been a little bit since I posted, a couple weeks. Um, Obviously, everybody's been busy over the holidays, and while that might be a good enough excuse, I think there's more to it than that. And one thing that I said to myself before I started this channel was I always want to be honest, and a lot of it comes back to mental health, right? Holidays have been hard for me in the past, but this year it hit particularly hard. Knowing that I may or may not have been here this year. And then we watched a movie on Christmas Eve that also kind of hit hard. It was something on Netflix with Kurt Russell. I forget what it was called, but the dad passed away in it, and it hit hard. Also, on top of all that, I spent a night in the hospital with a stroke scare again. So speaking of that, I do have another video coming answering everybody's questions because I've got a lot of great questions. And I want to talk about what happened after I woke up from a coma because, like I said, I did have a stroke. That wasn't why I was in the coma, but it was one of the effects of what happened to me with my septic shock. So when I woke up, I wanted you to hear my speech patterns, how slow they were. And I remember vaguely shooting this video. It's really foggy right now, but you can tell that I'm not myself in this video. Like, trying to think of words, trying to even form the words was tough. So I will leave you with that for right now. Check out the video. I'm working on one, answering everybody's questions, and then the time in the hospital. And then also a little look ahead of what I'm wanting to do. So I got a rowing machine, and so I'm going to try to row with one leg, and we're going to see how that works. I should get my new prosthetic soon, but for now I'm rowing with one leg. If you hear some noise in the background, that is my son, Alex, with all of his presents from Christmas, making a mess everywhere like kids do. Speaking of that also, another thing looking ahead, I want to introduce you to Alex in future videos. He's the most awesome kid ever. And I kind of have had an idea of... What? You are! He's the most awesome kid ever. Right, Alex? Right. And I think it'd be fun to have him do artwork. Hey, Alex, come here.
For DD3000! It's not going okay.
I think it'd be fun to have him do artwork and auction it or sell it for a good cause. Come over here to this side. Right here. In your sloth PJs. Say hi to everyone. Say hi.
Hi.
That's Alex. You'll see a lot more of him in the future. You can go play. So in the meantime, enjoy the video from right after I woke up. Thanks.
Hello. So I made a quick post on social media yesterday saying thank you to everybody and how much I appreciated everything, everybody's support. And I just wanted to... Amy's recording a little video. I love all of you. What all of you have done. And I'm going to cry if I go too far into this. But the support that all of you have given me, and the support, not just me, but Amy and, my brother and my mom, I couldn't ask for better people in the world that I know, and people that I don't know. I mean, I've learned since I've woken up that people that I've never met have been praying for me and have been pulling for me, and that is an emotional thing to hear. It's really cool, but it's just like, oh my God, you can't believe it. But and a little update, still in the hospital. I'm getting a little bit better each day. This hand still pretty useless. This hand's pretty normal. I still have kind of foggy spots in my brain with certain things. But I also have some crazy stories from what I think it was like to almost die too, which someday I'll tell. From like the end of it, from the end of it where I was, I think you know what I'm trying to say, but from the end where in my head, not from like the hospital and all that, but from what was going on in my head when all this was happening. But anyway, I'm rambling now. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That's the main thing I want to say.